find it pretty amazing what he's doing. You know, working hard, fighting on the highest level, training on the highest level. You know, making a lot of time and effort for the sports.
No, he's ready for the fight. He is completely fit and ready. But my role is only assisting him to optimize his physical fitness at the moment.
He's highly intelligent. He has a very good eye. He can make very clean punches. He has speed. He's one of the fastest in the weight division internationally. He's currently ranked number 8 by the WBC, which makes him eligible for the world title fight, which he plans to have next year. So he is at this time at the top 10, even better, on world level.
I want to be the best fighter. So to be the best, we need to be surrounded by the best. That's why I come here in Amsterdam with Martin or with Richard. Here, you know, after a hard workout, I had pain, my muscles are tired. And when I come here, I feel fresh again. I could go train just directly after. So it's a added value that I cannot compare. Easy to worth it.
Speed and his mentality, you know. He's keep on going. He's like one of the guys. He never give up. Keep on putting the pressure, moving around. Speed. He's working very hard. So this is a complete fighter, you know, and that is why it's so difficult to win from him.
I'm Ermano Fegatilli, and I'm the current European champion in the super featherweight division, 130 pounds. And I will defend my title in 2 weeks, and believe me, I will keep it. This belt is mine, and it would be mine till my world title.
Als ik binnenkom, doe ik, vraag me niet waarom. Waar ik met de zinnen stond, plaats rappers in de tron. Dit is waar ik me bevond en maak wat in mijn los. Op bomen aangekeken, s'avonds in de bos. Rappers gaan kapot, lopen in de val. De doopste flow in de linie en meedogenloos geknald. Het is aan als we binnen zijn en blijft dat ook. Zet het D op de map, schrijf het jou dood.
His mentality is good, his conditioning, cardio is good, his strength is good, his speed is good. You know, if you have like 5 things and everything is good, it's gonna be hard, you know, to win the fight. So that's why I think he is one of the best at the moment now in his weight.
Ermano's Fegatilli schedule is a very, very tight schedule. That is also a little bit our problem. Because Ermano, next to the fact that he is a professional boxer, he's the European champion in the super featherweight division, he has also a full-time job. Nevertheless, Ermano has an unbelievable discipline. That is why it's such a pleasure to work with him. At 5, he wakes up and he has his first training. Snow, no snow. For us, it doesn't matter. For him, it doesn't matter. Then he goes to his work, full-time, 40, 50 hours a week. As a professional, he's working. Then in the night, between 6 and 7, he starts his second training. And that is in the gym. So with Ermano is a special case because Ermano is one of those athletes that you have to stop from working instead of encourage him to work.
I won the EBU European title in February 2011. Now we are 1 year later. We are in February 2012 and I will defend my title the 25th against the Italian champion Antonio Di Vitis in Savigliano in Italy. So this guy is quite strange. He has a lot of power. But I'm a better fighter, I'm a better boxer, and so I already know the result. He can only be winning.
Antonio De Vitis is the current Italian champion. He has 25 fights, 1 loss. He's unbeaten for 5 years, and in his last 15 fights, yeah, he's a very strong opponent.
You know I'm European champion, so I'm really European. So yeah, really no. I born in Belgium. I live in Belgium. My parents came from Italy. They born there. My father was born in Abruzzo and my mother in Napoli. So I live in Belgium, but I was looking for the best team, best coach, head coach, and he's here in Amsterdam. So I travel to Amsterdam too. I also a Dutch girlfriend, so yeah, really, I go everywhere.
Ermano won the title, the European Boxing Union title, in the super featherweight division on 26th of February in 2011. His opponent was from England, from the UK. That was Stephen Foster Jr. Stephen Foster Jr. was expected to win that fight very easy because he was he was a hard hitter. He had a lot of his fights win by knockout. I even think, how much was the percentage? 80%. The percent was 80% that he win his fights by knockout. But Ermano was able to take him for 12 rounds, and during those 12 rounds put him down 5 times in front of his own audience in Bolton, nearby Manchester, and made a hell of an impression there.
He's so fast, and I think he would be a great champion, and he's now European champion. I think we will hear a lot of him after this fight. I think because if you win this fight, it's very important. I think it's going to be one of the biggest. I think what Belgium had.
I started officially boxing at 14. I registered in a club, but I started the competition at 16. I was in amateur, 4 times Belgium champion. But unofficially, I started boxing at 7 years old because my father used to put me the gloves when I was very small, and he even paid. I have some anecdote about it. He even paid some friends from my neighborhoods to don't cry when we were doing sparring. So already, I think I have boxing in my head, in my blood. I come from a boxer family. My grandfather was boxer, my father was boxer, and I am boxer.
Yeah, we're a little bit in a hurry right now. We just finished the training, and of course Ermano needs treatment, and the treatment is done by a very well-known and respected physiotherapist. He is part of the team of Fegatilli. His name is Richard Smith, and Richard has treated the greatest sports athletes in the whole world. When I'm allowed to mention names, when I can mention names, we're talking about Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff, Frank Rijkaard, David Beckham, international superstars that he's been treating, and we are very, very pleased that he's willing to treat Ermano.
At the moment, we are only before the fight. We are only optimizing his physical fitness, both by giving him exercises and massaging him, so that his muscles will be as relaxed as possible. Well, there should not be a difference between professional athletes in a team sport compared to individual athletes in an individual sport. But of course, you always know for 100% that in an individual sport they will be really focused. And unfortunately, in a team sport, that is sometimes not working out.
Thanks to Richard's work, I will give so many pain to the hands of my coach. When he will do bad, I'm going to destroy his hands, like I will do with my next opponent.
Met z'n drieën tegelijkertijd werken. Dus een hele korte werktijd en een lange rustpauze. Alleen maar direct is hier aan deze kant. Remy coördineert het hier, ja? Dus we werken gewoon op de bel, ik ben daar bezig, jullie zijn hier bezig. Maar je moet wel echt alles eruit gooien. En in de rust kan Remy even naar je toe lopen van ja, of je wel alles geeft, snap je? Want anders kan je het net zo goed niet doen. De bedoeling is dat je alles geeft en dan rusten. Interval. Rust. En lange rust, ja? Oké.
It looks 8 or 10
The name of the brand is Leon Supreme.
Ja.
Yeah, it's that one.
Leon Supreme, nou, want
Moet je die ook niet zakken?
nee, die niet, want deze is goed en die is goed. Dus,
It's same, but 10 ounce. Yeah, that one.
But is it also 10 or what is it?
Yeah,
Let me
this
check.
is 10.
This is 8, I think.
No, I think it's 10. No,
It's also 10, hè?
Yeah, it's 10 also.
It's also 10, ja.
Same.
Dus die 8 zijn nog kleiner. Ja. Zijn nog kleiner. The story about the gloves is that Ermano Fegatilli is fighting on the 25th of February for the European Championship in Italy. And the brand of the gloves is Lione. And by accident I saw one of the kickboxers, Ilias, our Ilias, have the exact gloves that Ermano will use in the ring. The only difference was then that it was 10 ounce. It was very little, very small glove. But Ermano and Ermano's glove will be even smaller. So it had some concern with the boys that and respect from the boys that Ermano will fight with such a small glove in his title fight. The size of the glove is very important because how bigger the gloves are, the more protection you have for your knuckles and also for the impact of the punches that you throw. So it's 2 ways of protection for the impact on the head of the opponent, but also for the protection of the knuckles.
Juist, dit is goed. Zie je? Big difference. Yeah.
He's a guy, he has like a lot of conditioning, man, because when we are running, he's like, we have to do 800 meters and he is all the time exactly taking the 800 meters in 2 minutes and something, you know, and always, and he makes 12 rounds of it, you know. If I did like 5, I'm already dead, but okay, he did it very good.
Aan als ik binnenkom, doe het, vraag me niet waarom. Waar ik met de zinnen storm, plaats rappers in de droom. Dit is waar ik me bevond en maak wat in mijn lot. Bomen aangekeken, s'avonds in de bos. Rappers gaan kapot, lopen in de val. De doopste flow in de linie en met ooggeloos geknald. Het is aan als we binnen zijn en blijft dat ook. Zet het D op de map, schrijf het dood. Ja, dat is de naam en we zijn klaar om te knallen. Want ik en mijn mannen die komen hier letterlijk binnen. Vallen deel van de week en waarschijnlijk deelt van wat anders. We geven hier alles, we komen even het beestje uit hangen. Geen tijd om te lachen, want we zijn aan als een mattenbakken die doen. Ze doordrangen, komen het boekje te kappen. Het is open voor jou en voor al die arme stakkers. Net wanneer je wilt lopen, zet je een stapje naar achter. Homie, het is aan als ik binnenkom. Aan als ik binnenkom. Homie, het is aan als ik binnenkom. Binnenkom. Homie, het is aan als ik binnenkom.
One side, you start with it now.
Well, we focused in the preparation on high volume, strategic, certain strategy, some specific techniques, and to gain more strength and power. We think we accomplished that. Ermano thinks we accomplished that. And now we are in the final stage of his preparation. And then speed, which is an excellent key factor of Ermano, needs to be a little bit more even. And then we're all ready and set for the fight.
I don't have injury. I feel good. I'm really followed by the best in all part of my team. My trainer take care of all parameters that indicate I could be ill or I could have an injury. You know, he checked everything, so I'm quite safe. I'm really well surrounded.
There are sport-specific injuries in boxing or in football or in tennis, and to my knowledge, tennis is the worst sport of all because I've never seen more injuries on one player than the top tennis players. But sport-specific injuries with boxing, of course, are the arms, the hands, the elbows.
You know, in Belgium, I'm training with a lot of boxers, typically, who are able to do a long round, but without good explosivity. I come here in Amsterdam because here kickboxers have a lot of explosivity. They can fight 3 rounds, but they can do hell during 3 rounds, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for to bring back my hunger that is inside me, and in Belgium I could not find it. So here in Amsterdam, I have guys who are so powerful, so explosive that he could only increase mine. I do a lot of sparring with Mosta Bamrani, who is strong, same size than I, a little bit heavier, so good, and is quite puncher. So if I'm looking for increasing my strength, it's typically the guy who I need.
Ermano is fighting in the super featherweight division. That is division 58.9 kilograms. Some famous names who had been active in that division, for example, Oscar de la Hoya, Floyd Mayweather, Eric Morales, Marco Antonio Barrera, but also from our own ground, Giglio Terrific Tour. We also have Innocent Anyanwu, and now Ermano Fegatilli is coming up from the Benelux.
In the beginning of my career, I was fortunate to have been running in a training camp with Rudy Koopmans. That was before I became a physiotherapist. I was quite young. It was in Ibiza. And then when I started my first clinic in the center of Amsterdam, I worked with Alex Blanchard, Pedro van Raamsdonk, and some kickboxers like André Brilleman and Lucien Rijker. And that was a good experience in the beginning of my career.
The EBU title in the past, which was won by Regilio Tour, Alex Blanchard, Rudy Koopmans, Pedro van Raamsdonk, was a very respected title also. It looks like the same title, but when we are honest, we have to say that Ermano has a bigger title, because the EBU title at this moment is the title of West Europe and also Eastern Europe. And in the time of the past, in fact, it was only Western Europe, because the former Soviet Union only had amateur boxers. And now the former Soviet Union has fell apart, is part of the Professional Boxing Federation, so really represents the whole continent of Europe, while in the past it was only the western part.
Yeah. Hey jong, ik rol met die, ga ik het los met die, rook het joints met die, fuck het woord breekt je net iets harder, chill met die, heb je skills voor die, fuck het ill voor die, fuck het woord brengt het net, hey jong, ik rol met die, ga ik het los met die, rook het joints met die, fuck het woord brengt je net wat anders, chill met die, heb je skills voor die, fuck het ill voor die, fuck het woord brengt het net iets harder.
Of course, we face a strong opponent, and that's exactly what he is. Physically very, very strong. The opponent also have good timing. He times the jab of the opponent very well to counter it with the right hand. The right hand is the most dangerous of the opponent, but we have nothing to be afraid of. We have nothing to be worrying of, because Ermano is in tip-top shape and is on a daily basis only growing.
My ambition is clear. I have goals. I used to dream about European title. Now I got it, and my next step would be world title. I'm currently ranked in the position number 8 in the WBC World Federation, and that means I'm eligible to do a world title. So now my plan is to keep this belt, winning and going up in the rating till I won that title, because you know exactly my dream is clear. I want to be the first Belgium world champion. Yeah, that's the only outcome I can dream.
Christus maakt het duidelijk, iets meer zuidelijk zijn we te vinden. Klappen whiskies en lopen naar binnen, tijd om een show te beginnen. Je kan er niet onderuit, geef geen fok om die haast. Jongen, ga liever naar huis. Dit is rijmen met passie uit het hartje van Blokstad. Legendarische rappers brengen druk op je podcast. Gooi je bier in de lucht en bouw je kop erop mee. Ik heb geen tijd voor je gestrest, ja vandaag is het feest.
Het is die boombox-stick met een lachkick en een dranktik. Geen bitch of iets in die zin, geef me pils en een slip. Die makkers snappen het vriendin, recht uit mijn rechterpols in je mikkie. Potverdikkie, nu schrik ik, ben op een missie. Die geslaagd is als ik wit zie, tot stad is aan. Ze kennen het ruiken, geen veldje in de lucht, maar ook signalen vrij duidelijk. De meesten begrijpen me, helemaal hard en zuidelijk. Strik mijn fetus, want wil vooral niet struiken.
Tja, flux is genoemd door de drank die ik nette. Vergeleken met toen heb ik lang zitten kutten. Ik voel de drang en de drukte, zorg dat mijn kansen verdubbelen. Zet die rappers wel trusten, dus
Ermano Fegatilli, EBU champion.
And this title Ermano have to defend, we have to defend it on the 25th of February against Antonio Davides. And it goes nowhere, it stays with him.
Chill met die, heb je skill